the disclaimer to this poem is that probably like a lot of people in the room that are not from Korea, you're a teacher. And if you're not, then that's what's up too. But the beauty of being a teacher and the agony of it is that you see yourself in kids and you see how you would react around kids and things of that nature. So this is a poem kind of about that. It's called Favorite Student. His teeth, a flash frozen riot, same color as a burned out bottle rocket. His laugh sounds like an accordion stuck in a chokehold. He tells me he knows he needs braces. I thank God we didn't go to middle school together, because I would have been forced to say some slick shit that I didn't mean, just for laughs, just for teeth showing guffaws. I get lost teaching grammar, the way Fats Domino's fingers never did when playing piano, those keys getting hammered home by chubby fingers. Maybe Fats should have been a dentist. Maybe life is like a makeup commercial, so pretty, so glimmery, so... The last time I got my teeth cleaned, all the female dental assistants stood around me and told me that I had a nice smile with eyes, and all of a sudden I felt unbrushed and lacking flossing. He sits next to my favorite student, who is much smarter than he. I look at his teeth and shudder. He laughs with the other students about the joke I just made. I shake my head and look back at the progressive tense page we were going over, and my soul feels like a cavity. Because it's hot as shit in here and there isn't a whole lot of seating space, so thanks to all y'all standing, that's what's up. I'm gonna give a couple quick shout outs. Number one, shout out to everyone who already read, because art is nothing without someone to appreciate it. So like, thank you for having the courage to express yourself. Shout out to all y'all for coming. That's fucking real. Shout out to this guy right here for always pushing art forward and making it possible for people to see it and experience. And last but not least, shout out to SEMA Bar for being such a great...
Oh, yeah!
Buy drinks, get drunk. So recently I was accepted into Angle Literary Magazine, which is a honor, such an honor. And two of the pieces that were accepted I did back in October, and I don't really want to do those. So the third piece I'm going to do right now is going to be my last poem, and it's something that everyone's had experienced somehow or another. This poem is called Some Days. Some Days. Some days, I don't feel like moving, because even the prettiness of rainy days might wash out the cobwebs kept in the corners of my Mondays. It was Monday when you moved out. And I cried in the same chord progression as Simba watching Mufasa fall. It's safe to say you left a scar. So I banished vowels from my vocabulary. You and I didn't matter anymore, and sometimes neither did Y. So I practiced tongue twisters to perfection, constantly producing consonants serving as rip currents pulling me back into myself. So if anyone asked me anything personal, I could spit back responses in the shape of whirlpool tornadoes, ripping the roofs off conversations with tear-soaked insults, snatching out all old picture frame questions of people I used to care about, because looking at snapshots of the past always seems to snap my memory in half. like books, left open, face down. I guess my spine wasn't as strong as your back when you turned it, the same way lava turns into igneous rock, becoming harder as it gets cooler than cool. On sunny days, I can feel the ice thaw. I don't like it. Some days I don't want to write poetry anymore. I don't want to pick up the pen because my hand seems about as steady as my voice during puberty, ready to crack like concrete under the pressure of a rose pushing away from it. Seems about as strong as the way I'm able to roll a boulder bigger than myself to the entrance of my acceptance, caving off light of tomorrow because it's too bright to look at. I should have told you. It's easier for me to cut off the future than let go of the past. So I guess we're both at fault. But blaming you is easier and much more childish. Some days I never want to grow up. It was later when I realized some people aren't meant to mean what they say. I never said love, but I did say roses for no reason. I did say shoulder to cry on when your tears begged you not to fall too far because they can't be recaptured. Like avalanches going backwards. It's easier to run someone down. It's easier for me to believe you don't hear the call when you don't pick up the phone. But even if you did, I don't know what I would say. I always seem to forget my lines when I'm not on stage, but I know improv won't improve your chances of coming back. And I pray I don't dream, because the beauty of your face still haunts me. Ghosts aren't always dead. Sometimes they're just people we pretend don't exist anymore. Just people like me and you. Used to be us. Singular in our togetherness, singular in our duality, supporting each other the way a flower does a stem, or maybe it's the other way around. I thought love was a duel in which both people would draw pistols made of poems that shoot promises ending in words like real, always, forever. But I guess love is just a shooting range in which one person stands still with a hole in the middle of their chest and the other walks away. I hope it's you, because you've already proven you're better at it.